Joining us, Marc Thiessen, American Enterprise Institute scholar. All right, Marc, obvious question. Can he keep up the pace?
Absolutely. I mean, look, he's got a vigorous 100 days agenda. He's rolling things out every day. I'm sure they've got a plan going for 100 days on what they're going to roll out each and every day. And look, there's a lot to reverse that the Obama administration did, because Barack Obama ruled by executive order and by executive action. And so therefore, by definition, every day he can come back and undo something that Barack Obama did that was hurting the economy, putting a wet blanket on the economy, hurting our security, and reverse those things. So I'm sure he's going to keep up the pace and keep it going for quite a while.
You see, it looks choreographed. We get up real early in the morning and we're looking for what Mr. Trump has tweeted around dawn. Then we look for his appointment schedule. Who's he meeting? What's he saying? What's he signing? But, you know, it is all choreographed. It's all laid out. It's designed to dominate the news and attract attention to him and his policies. And, Marc, I got to tell you, I think it's working.
I think it's working very much so as well. And look, but where the rubber hits the road is when it's not just executive orders that he's signing, but when he's got to get things through Congress. And he's got a vigorous opposition in Congress. You've got Chuck Schumer and Senator Dianne Feinstein, who have already said, we are going to block Donald Trump's Supreme Court nominee and keep the Supreme Court seat open. This was a stolen Supreme Court seat because Merrick Garland was supposed to be there, and so they're going to try and stop him. And he's got to have a legislative strategy as well as an executive order strategy to get those things through.
But you see, now, we're a financial program. We're looking very closely at the stock market. I don't think the stock market cares about President Trump's Supreme Court pick or whether that Supreme Court pick is confirmed or not. They want to know about tax cuts, which look highly likely. Our investors, they want to know about regulatory reform. They want Dodd-Frank reform. They want to get rid of Obamacare. That's what they're looking at.
Sure.
And they're saying, yeah, Mr. Trump can do all of that. They don't care about the Supreme Court, I don't think.
Well, maybe not, but they should, because the Supreme Court will restore rule of law to an administration where there was a lot of unlawful executive actions that were taking place that needed to be rolled back. But look, even the tax policy has to go through Congress. A lot of the big things that he's going to do, the health care reform, has to go through Congress. So it gets tougher as the sledding gets tougher as you start going uphill rather than downhill. So this is all good what he's doing. He's doing a lot of great things, but he's going to have to work with Congress to get tax reform done, regulatory reform done. He can stop issuing new regulations and put a halt on it. But if you want to repeal some of those regulations, he's got to go to Congress to get those repeals done. So there's tougher work ahead.
OK, but he's looking good if he achieves success on the economy, jobs, manufacturing, trade. OK. Marc, thanks very much for being with us. I'm glad you share the sense of enthusiasm. It's great to see you smiling. That's all good stuff, Thiessen. Thank you very much indeed.
I'm always smiling when I'm on the air with you, Stuart.
Oh, you're a good man. Thank you very much. Especially when the Dow hits 20,000. Yes. Thank you very much indeed.